I hinted towards that in this book, but I left it kind of open on purpose. And the reason I did that is because every woman has their own individual situation. I just want everybody, man or woman, to make a decision based on all the information that they have available without using outside sources, people outside of their relationship, outside of their sphere, to determine what they should or shouldn't do. Because a lot of times, or most times, societal norms or societal ideologies what dictates what we do as individuals.
Yes, sir.
That's the problem.
Yes, sir.
This tool is a tool of healing. It's a tool that says, hey, love yourself. You can support yourself, but you can support him. And there are more multiple ways to support someone. And a lot of times they don't know what to do. When we say, help us, do this, do that, they don't know. They never been through the system. This is their first time really having hands on somebody they love immediately go through the system.
Yes, sir.
And that's what this touches on.
Yes, sir.
That's why it starts from the very beginning. The first from the intro, it says she gets the phone call. They got him. He's under arrest. There'll be a hearing soon. Yeah. It's starting from the very beginning.
Yeah.
It's talking about how he goes through the process and the kids is asking questions.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Everybody knows, word spreading. Her friends is talking. The kids is talking. You know what I mean? They teasing his kids or her kids. You know what I mean? So I'm taking a walk all the way through to judges and detectives and cops.
No, for
the
real.
different roles that they play because they have different roles.
Yeah.
But we don't know that.
We don't know
the
that.
women don't know that.
Facts.
But that's what this is for.
Yeah. Yeah,
know?
so let me get into this excerpt because
Yeah.
I think you really identify some key things when it comes to that. That's why I asked the question the way that I did, because I was reading your book and I'm like, damn, this is how you hold a guy down. I always say, or for those who don't know, my answer to that question is yes and no. Yes, you should hold the guy down. If you was rocking with him and he was your man and he go to the penitentiary, yes, you should hold him down, so to speak. That does not mean put your life on hold. That does not mean allow yourself to go down some hole because he done did it. It means more or less what you said in this book. So let me read some of this excerpt. Y'all bear with me. Like, y'all, I can read really well for the record. So y'all just bear with me. The different forms of standing by someone. Mental support. The hardest part will not be waiting. It will keep him from sinking, from losing himself in the isolation of a system designed to strip men of hope. Can you do that? Can you remind him of his worth without losing sight of your own? Or emotional support. Can you handle his silence, his frustration, his moments of doubt? Standing by someone isn't just about love, it's about endurance. Can you remain steady when the weight of his situation becomes too much? Financial support. This isn't just about phone calls and letters. It's about helping him rebuild when he is released. It's about the cost of stability, the sacrifices you may have to make. Are you willing to bear that? Are you able? Personal boundaries. Above all else, you must ask yourself, can I stand by him without losing myself? Can I support him without sacrificing my own dreams, my own goals, my own life? Man, brother, I was like, yeah, those are the phases. That's when I was in the penitentiary. So the way I did my bit, I was one of them guys who, when I went to the penitentiary, it was all on me. I wasn't calling home and my girl, I need you to. I wasn't none of that. It was like I had a few females that rocked with me and they were solid. And like for the most part, they all remained a level of solid, right? But when they fell off, you know how everybody break bad or fall off while you're in the penitentiary, but I never looked at it as like they fell off or they left me. It was always life is happening, bro. Like all of the maturity, and I'm not saying that I understood it immediately. It took a few years for me to be in there, right?
Of course.
But once I started to recognize that like maturation is happening out there that I ain't even experienced yet. How can I hold her to being the 18-year-old or the 17-year-old or the 16-year-old girl she was when I came to prison? And now we 25, now we 28, now we 32, and I'm still in here. You know what I'm saying? So, but I say all of that though, and those women still like made sure I got letters up under my door. They made sure that I was in tune with what was going on when things were happening that mattered.
Right.
Right? They made sure that when things were happening that mattered, they represented for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially here at home in Lansing, right? It was plenty of times where one or all three of them would be showing up places in my name.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, visits, phone calls. Like, I didn't need them to maintain me in there financially. I was straight. My mama made sure I was straight. I was a hustler in there. I was able to make moves, and I got connected, so I was straight in there.
Definitely.
I didn't need to pour my emotions on them. I wasn't a crier in the penitentiary. I didn't need to tell them my day to day. Mm-hmm. But what I did need was the comfort of a female to break up this time, to make me not feel like I was left alone or like I was thrown away or that I wasn't valuable. That was hard, bro.
Listen.
That was a hard line.
Listen. A lot of times, like I said, they don't know. And this is not just for the women. When I was putting it together in my conclusion phase, I wanted to make sure that I remember where I came from.
Yes, sir.
I got to remember that guys in there, what they going through, what they experiencing. And I wanted to make sure that they received the best support that they could from a woman after reading this. So I included certain things to make a woman reflect and then ask her a question and say, okay, this is what I need to do. This is how I can be there for them. Yeah. She might not have the money. She got 4 kids.
Right.
She love you, though.
She love you, though. It's genuine.
It's genuine, but she can put some money on. She can put some money on her phone.
Yeah.
She can't send you nothing.
She can't send you $50 every week.
But
she can put $30 on the phone that lasts a couple weeks.
She can send you some JPays. She can send you a couple pictures.
Yeah.
That's all she can do right now.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
And that's okay. That's support.
That's support.
That's holding you down.
Absolutely.
Because it's a brother that's sitting in his cell right now can't get none of that.
Not a slug.
He in there literally like dying alone and crumbling as a man inside. And I'm not necessarily saying everybody does.
No.
But like that is a thing.
It is. And that's why it is